"This is my wife, Nettie, and our son, Elan," Earl said. The hem of Nettie's nightgown extended from beneath her coat. She wore slippers. Elan stood barefoot in jeans and a white t-shirt. Buzz felt cold just looking at him. "What time does Kimmy usually get home?" 11. Never late. "And she called tonight?" "Every night. She calls every night she works," Earl said, starting to sound impatient. "What did she say?" Buzz asked, trying to remain calm but getting a sense this was not just a girl late for her curfew. "She said she was on her way home." Nettie put a hand on her husband's forearm to calm him. "This is not like Kimmy," she said to Buzz. "She wouldn't upset us. She's a good girl. She's going to the University of Washington next year. If she said she was coming home, she would be home." Elan turned his head and folded his arms across his chest, which Buzz thought an odd response. "So she's in high school?" "She's a senior at Stone Ridge High," Nettie said. "Could she have gone to a friend's house?" "No," Earl said. "And she's never done this before, never been late?" "Never," Earl and Nettie said in unison. "Okay," Buzz said. "Is there anything going on at home or at school that could have caused her to break her routine?" "Like what?" Earl said, now sounding angry. Buzz kept calm. "Recent disagreements, teenage girl drama at school?" Buzz had no real point of reference. His daughters were 4 and 2, though he recalled that his own sisters and their friends had become royal pains in the butt when they hit puberty. "She broke up with her boyfriend," Elan said, stopping the conversation cold. Buzz looked to the young man. When he didn't elaborate, he redirected his attention to Nettie and Earl. From the blank expressions on their faces, Buzz could tell this was either news to them or something they didn't think worth mentioning. "When did that happen?" he asked Elan. "Couple days ago." Now we're getting somewhere, Buzz thought. "Who's her boyfriend?" "Tommy Moore," Elan said. "You know him?" "Went to school with him, but he wasn't her boyfriend then. I introduced them after." "When was that?" 2 years ago." "They've been dating for 2 years?" "No," Nettie said, emphatic. "No, I was in high school 2 years ago," Elan said. "Elan didn't graduate," Nettie said. Buzz got a strong sense that Earl and Nettie had not approved of their daughter's relationship. "How long did Kimmy and Tommy Moore date?" Buzz asked. Nettie gave a dismissive wave. "It wasn't serious. I told you Kimmy is going to college." Buzz looked to Elan. 6 months, he said. "They started dating end of last year." Buzz put a star next to the name Tommy Moore in his notepad. "Do you know where he lives?" Elan gestured toward the trees. "Hewsome." Buzz would call it in and get an address. "What does he do?" "He's a mechanic and he boxes. He's a Golden Gloves champ." "Why'd they break up?" Elan shook his head and hunched his shoulders against the cold. "Dunno." "Did your sister ever tell you they were having problems?" "We don't talk." That caused Buzz to make another mental note. "You and your sister don't talk?" "No. Tommy said things weren't all that great. Kimmy can be a bitch." "Elan," Earl said, clearly upset. "Hang on," Buzz said. "Did Tommy say why things weren't great?" "Just that Kimmy got kind of full of herself." Earl intervened. "It wasn't serious." Elan rolled his eyes and turned away. Before Buzz could ask another question, Earl and Nettie looked past him, and he turned and saw a procession of headlights through the trees. "Could this be her?" he asked. "No, these are people I called to come and help." 3 vehicles came around the bend into the dirt yard. They parked beside Buzz's patrol car. Men and women emerged, doors slamming shut. The women went to Nettie, consoling her. The men looked to Earl, who turned to his son. "Go with them." Buzz raised a hand. "Hang on, Earl. Who are all these people?" "Friends," Earl said. "They're going to look for Kimmy." "Okay," Buzz said. "But I want everyone to just hold on a second." Something